Before I say anything, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm hoping this video gets out tomorrow. I'm recording this the day before. If it is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. I mean, I don't want to say stay safe because you're going to hopefully be with your family. But, you know, in some families, it do be getting dangerous on Thanksgiving. Hopefully you got some good ass food. I be looking at some of y'all eats, bro. Y'all really not cooking up on Thanksgiving. I might post my plate, make some of you niggas jealous, because I know you're not eating like that. Anyways, let me get on to the anime. I'm being mad positive, but this anime is completely fucking horrible. And not horrible in the, oh, this shit is ass. Horrible in the, how did this get animated? It's not the only, but it's one of the few anime that literally got taken off of broadcast within the first few days of it being out. You can't watch this on anything. You literally have to pirate it to watch it. And if you're seeing the title, you already know what bullshit I'm watching. Well, not watching, reviewing. It feels like I'm doing something illegal by watching this show. In saying that, some niggas might take that out of context, like, whoa, what goes on in the show? If you don't know, well, you're finna know, boy. Quick trigger warning or disclaimer, there is a lot of SA in this anime. Like, don't watch this if you're under the age of 18. I don't even recommend you watching this in general, but if you're gonna watch it, lock your doors. Basically, the anime is just about a nigga who in his past got treated like shit by his friends, not friends, but other heroes. Every, like, whatever, you know the basics. Niggas, like 4 heroes get chosen. They all come, pause. But anyways, they all come together and then they just pretty much all treat him like shit because he's just a healer. And they're like, nah, fuck you. So basically, the nigga just said, fuck it. I'm gonna turn back time and get my revenge on these little niggas. Off rip. First thing he does when he gets to the castle, well, not him. He doesn't do anything, but off rip. He already gets some off rip. But I wouldn't call it play because apparently sleeping with a hero improves your power. Whatever. So to make sure the same shit happened to him in his last life doesn't happen this time, to make sure that doesn't happen again, this time he's training and shit in secret. Basically, apparently, he gains the experience and strength of everybody he heals, which doesn't make sense. But then again, if there was a game based off of just healing niggas and you get stronger off of that, I would for sure play the fuck out of that. That sounds interesting. That could be a cool, like, character class. Sounds like some, like, paladin clerk mix or something, but also mixed with a, what is it called? Eldritch warrior? Or not Eldritch. What was it in fucking Warlock? Sounds like some Warlock Paladin Clerk build. All my D&D niggas know what I'm talking about. All my nerd ass niggas know what I'm talking about. I won't lie to you. The shit that this nigga has went through throughout this whole anime, you would think, wow, humans are fucked up, which is kind of true, but wow. So they've been drugging this nigga so that he would just become mindless and just heal. And then they would also send niggas in there to just get with bro. Basically, they was just using bro. You know how earlier I said niggas get stronger by, you know, doing it with him? So basically, they just had this nigga chained up in a cellar and they was doing this nigga 24/7 and drugging him to force him. So yeah, this nigga's going through mental and physical torture 24/7. But then after, like, I'd say a couple months of that, he finally gets resistance to the drug because of his healer class. Now the nigga's like, alright, time to get my revenge. Nigga strayed from the path, but now he back on it. That night, she breaks into the princess's room, aka the hero. I forgot what hero she was, like a wizard or some shit. He breaks into her room and does some very questionable things, I won't lie. They did some fucked up shit to him. He did some fucked up shit to her. I don't want to go too much in detail, but first, he broke her fingers and said, hey, if I break all the fingers on your hand without you screaming, I'll let you free. The nigga broke every finger and then just healed them back and said, all right, round 2. Now that is respectable. I can't hate on that. That was fire. But then after that, this nigga got butt naked and then pulled out a branding rod and said, my rod or this rod? I'm not going to go into detail on that. Anyway, after all that torture, he didn't even kill the girl. He erased her memories. It said, all right, now I'm going to rewrite your memories and make it so you were actually my secret lover for this whole time and we escaped the capital or some shit. So yeah, the nigga's pretty much fucked up as hell. Like, I get it. Yes, they did some horrible shit to this nigga. But when you do the horrible shit back, like, you're like nothing better than them. I know niggas be like, oh. And I'm not one of them niggas who be like, be the bigger person. But when it comes to certain things, you can be the bigger person. Now, honestly, like, if it was me, I would just stick to murder. This nigga's a freak. And also, he pretty much just take advantage of her like every single night because obviously she'd been brainwashed or whatever, and they just be getting it on at any time. I know this anime will never get a season 2 because 1, it got took off of streaming services, so I doubt they profited anything off of making this. I have no clue if this has a manga, and I don't plan on reading it, but I guarantee you this MC will die at the end of the game. Anime. He will definitely die by the end of this anime. That's pretty much how 99% of revenge stories end. They either be like, revenge isn't worth it and turn a new leaf, or they die. And it wouldn't be a fantasy anime if they didn't buy slaves. What's up with every isekai fantasy revenge anime always having the MC go and buy slaves? And you probably already know where this is going, what he does with the slaves. Apparently, well, not apparently, but stupidly, this is a fact, that sleeping with heroes makes you stronger. So basically, he's like, you want to get the rest of your homies free, right? Your village is getting attacked, right? Well, you gotta start slurping this if you want to save your people. Like, that's so fucked up, bro. Nah, but they do have this one clean ass fight. He fights this one girl right here. I forgot her name, but that was going pretty fucking hard. I won't lie. Like, hey, for an anime of this quality, they kind of was boxing for a cool 2 minutes. Probably not a surprise at this point, but after they got finished boxing, they went right to the bed. Anyways, day after, apparently people from the MC's village got kidnapped because I don't know if you noticed by now, this nigga is a wanted criminal. So some people from this village got kidnapped, and they said, basically, turn yourself in or we're gonna murder all of them. And I won't lie, this nigga is very creative. Like, yes, he be fucked up with his tactics, but the way this nigga plans out his revenges, bro, I gotta give him some points in there because this nigga is very creative. Basically, one of the leader who led the charge to attack his village, kinda did it with the MC's mom. So he said, alright, you want to know how that feels? So MC turned the dude into a girl and just got 5 hungry niggas and said, alright, your turn. I don't even have to tell you. You know how this goes. Then right after that, he went back to the crib to hit his bitches again. Also, this is where we found out about Norn. She's pretty much the only nigga's name I remembered in this whole show, to be honest. We find Norn. She's basically the first girl's sister, the pink-haired girl's sister. And yeah, she's pretty much just as fucked up as any other person in this fucking world, apparently. But apparently she's immensely strong. Anyways, while MC's people are on trial, well, not on trial, they're literally getting executed, MC pulls up and is like, alright, go ahead, kill him. I'm just gonna kill you even worse. Literally runs through that shit, tapping these niggas, and they explode. I don't understand. You're a healer. Where did you learn this from? I get it. You got this experience from other people you healed. Who has that spell? Who has the strength just to tap niggas and make them implode? Anyways, he stumbles upon this demon girl who's supposed to be like the next Demon King or some shit. And surprisingly, they don't fuck. I know. I was just surprised as you were, gang. Surprisingly, they don't. They're still homies. She still probably likes him. She's still in the harem. But they don't fuck. Hats to you for not taking advantage of this woman that time. You do it like every other time, but for her, I guess she's special. Hats to you, bro. Let me also make this clear. It's not that he didn't want to, it's that she wouldn't let him. I'm actually on thin ice making this fucking video, but you know, it's for the culture. Remember when I said this nigga's mad creative? This is probably one of the, this isn't one of the most creative things he's done, but this is one of the most normal things he's done for revenge. Basically, he threw these niggas in a ditch or a hole or whatever, I don't know, but broke all their limbs and then left them in there with a cow. Now, eventually that cow is going to murder them and eat them because I'm pretty sure, well, that wasn't a cow, obviously, but a bull, but like, it's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't matter. And eventually, you know, someone's going to get hungry. It's either they get ate or he eats them. I don't know. Anyways, he finds the next hero he's trying to get revenge on. I'm pretty sure it's like the Blade hero or the Sword hero or something like that. And I'm pretty sure she was like lesbian or some shit. So MC decided, all right, I'm going to turn into a woman. So yeah, he did that, met her in a bar, and then she drugged him and brought him back to the crib, locked him up, and finna do some very questionable things. But don't worry, this was in the MC's plans. He hits bro with a cool paralyzing kick or whatever the fuck it was. I couldn't even tell you. Her death was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. She pretty much got the same treatment other dude from earlier got. She said, alright, here's 5 niggas who haven't eaten in days. And this is worse. So she said, I know you like girls, but if you can't entertain these guys till the morning, they're gonna cannibalize you. Short story, she got cannibalized. A few days after that bitch Norn storms the Capitol. Well, not Capitol, but the city he's in. And it's like, you know what? I don't like how all you demi-humans are here. Because, they're pretty racist in this world, if you didn't understand. She's just started purging. It's cool because MC is going to interfere and be a good guy, right? Wrong. The nigga walks in this shit, beats her guard up, Hawkeye, and beat the fuck out of that nigga. Then knocks her unconscious and then kidnaps her. I think you already know where this is going. I'm not going to go into full detail, but I'm going to go into decent detail. She pretty much brought her sister in and made them perform acts only you would find in Alabama. So yeah. Freaks. And that was pretty much the end of the anime. They ended the anime on some freak shit. And then the niggas saying like maybe I'm going soft. Or maybe I just care about my people or whatever. And then he's like, no, I'll make sure I get my revenge. Just some corny shit, to be honest. Ain't gonna lie. It's very difficult to make a revenge anime without being corny as fuck. So I can't say that, but yeah. I feel like this could have been a good anime if they left all that fan service out and they changed a little bit of the characters' morals. But it could have been a decent 7, maybe a low 8, high 7, maybe a low 8, if it didn't have so much crazy fucking things going on.